Hello, my beautiful Taurians. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly Elemental Earth Gang pull. Okay, this is a new series that we're starting, and it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, you're going to be every Thursday. Monday is water, Tuesday is fire, Wednesday is air signs, and Thursday is the Earth Gang. You know, Friday we have our Friday I'm in Love readings. So every day we're coming at you with something, so we can help you on your path. All right, just keep in mind before we get started that we will never reach out to you for personal readings, and we will never reach out to you for donations. If you want to voluntarily book a reading or give a donation, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get started. Your cards are pulled. So we have the Two of Wands with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like a tug. You're defending a choice that you've made in the past while also wanting to move forward. It's like you're at a bit of you're at inaction. I feel like you're trying to get advice from so many other sources other than internally within yourself. It's like whatever situation you're in, you know it's not really fulfilling, and it's time to move to something different. But the change of it all, the strength with the two major arcana is like the divine is trying to help you make a change before it becomes a huge change, before the tower comes, before you see that what ground you're standing on isn't a solid foundation. They want to help you move so it's not so chaotic, so it's not so dramatic. And it's Leo and Scorpio energy here, so perhaps confidence is the issue here, and pride. Perhaps you know, the shadow side of Leo is being too prideful, being too much in the ego, and so perhaps you don't want to admit you were wrong in a situation. Leaving a particular situation, whatever it is, with acknowledge that you didn't make the quote-unquote right choice. But life is about learning. How are you going to know unless you try? And so right here we have the Emperor with the Hierophant. So you're showing up here. So this could be you in partnership with the Emperor. Perhaps it's about a job, some sort of like long-term, something you want to change. Like if it's a job, it's like you've learned everything you need to learn, and now it's time for you to move on to the next level or the next company or your own entrepreneur pursuit, but you're not feeling very confident in it. If it's a relationship, this could be like you thought you were married to an emperor, male or female. You thought you were married to a boss or to a leader, but it turns out they really didn't have the keys. They just had the status and something like that. Like they really didn't have it all. But even yet and still, you still managed to come out on top with your coins. So whatever this situation is, yeah, perhaps it's what the divine is trying to help you to avoid a loss of money. Perhaps if you're going through like a divorce or something, you're letting it linger because you're afraid of losing more money, but you know what you fear you will bring in. So go ahead and take the steps necessary. And the same thing with the job. It's like something like that. Like if it's a job situation and you are wanting to go ahead and do your own thing and you're kind of lingering, like don't let something happen where they start doing like layoffs or a merger or something like that. Okay, and so you're going to be emotionally fulfilled here with the Nine of Cups. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled, but the kicker is that here, Taurus, you got to walk away. You got to walk away to get this 9. You see, the divines, you take the leap of faith and leave all of these 8 cups, and the divine is like, boom, I got your back. Here you go, overflowing wish fulfillment. You know, like that's what you get when you take a risk. You know, you get the reward for it. Okay, and so we have the Page of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really hoping that everything pans out. You're really hoping that it is a new start for a new way of life, for a new way of love, for a new sense of joy. But you also feel like it's going to take a long time for you to get there. If you start all over again, then it's going to take longer, and like that's you using your human logic. The divine is asking you to, yes, be responsible, put your affairs in order, but also to have faith. You got to partner them together, faith and works. And so the outcome is a Chariot. Yeah, you will be moving forward. You will be moving forward. Like that's the good news. That's the good news for you. But the energy is like balancing those energies within yourself. Oh, they were highlighted. The Chariot fell over, this Nine of Cups. and it showed me 7 of Cups within this. So that's a card of illusions, but it's also opportunity, right? So it's like a double-sided coin. It's a lot of illusions if you're not sure what direction you want to go in. It's a lot of illusions if you are going back and forth in your mind. But if you're clear, your mindset has been renewed, and you are ready for this new step, all the other options will just fall away, because those aren't really options for your future. That's options for something else or someone else. Okay, so you have to trust yourself and trust in the divine here. And so we have the arrow with the circle. So you're on your correct path, and this lets me know that you've been putting in work, and the arrow that you've shot is going in the right direction. But community is also important, and I'm really feeling like it's something about, they keep showing me 8, work. Okay, you really focus on your stability, Taurus, and we know like one of your traits is values. Okay, and you value people. You know, you're very loyal to people. It's very rare that a Taurian will just cut people off. So it's just this energy of like, you have to do what's best for you. You put everything in place. You know, if you're leaving a job, give them more than enough notice. If you're leaving a relationship, you know, let it be known. Maybe you're splitting bills, or maybe you're splitting the mortgage. You know, have a conversation, okay, and put a plan in place. But there's a difference between loyalty and the inability to let go. And so you have to reconcile that difference within yourself. But it's time for you to move forward. And then Earth, right? It's time for you to be more grounded in what you want and who you are. And also practically get outside. Get outside. And that's been the message. I feel like a lot of the collective has just really been, you know, inside, you know, with technology, away from nature, away from that first source of love and energy. And so tap back into that, and the simplicity of it will help you on this path, Taurus. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like the video, share it out, subscribe if you feel moved to. You can always book a personal reading, www.PharaohsTarot.com, for more information on your specific situation. Follow us over on Instagram and TikTok at Pharaohs Tarot, where we go live, okay? It's a whole vibe, so tap in over there. So much love and light to you, Taurus. Namaste.